So how was your pre-release? I hope very much that most of you got to attend, and I hope even more that all of you who attended had a great time at pre-release. I know I did. But boy, this week in between pre-release and launch, it just drives you crazy, doesn't it? I wish we could pre-release every day, or at least start drafting already, or playing with the new standard. But you know what happened? I actually signed up for a pre-release event that I wasn't able to attend, so I have a sealed pre-release kit right here, and I can think of no one better to open it up with than all of you. But first, I would like to show you my pre-release deck. So I actually didn't do that great at pre-release. I played 2 events. The first event was a total disaster. I forced the black and white life gain vampire strategy. I didn't have the pieces, and I went 1-3. I had a great time, of course, but didn't perform that well. Then something very interesting happened to me on my Sunday pre-release. I opened up some great pieces in red, blue Eldrazi, a lot of enablers, some really great cards, and so I built a red, blue Eldrazi deck. And I lost my first match. I also had a miserable time playing it. It didn't feel right. It just wasn't the deck that was made for me. It was like when Harry was trying to use someone else's wand, and it was just like, no, it doesn't want me as its user. And that's how this deck felt about me. And so a friend of mine gave me the right advice, which is rebuild it before the next round starts. Which of course is always an option, and this is what I restructured it as. Well, I won my second round, and I won my third round, but I got knocked out in the final 4th round. And before I tell you my final result, I just gotta say that win or lose, I loved this remade deck. My style all the way, just red, blue, ally aggro, little bit of counter in there, little bit of control. The deck goes fast and hits hard. As I'm sure no one will disagree, that Valakut Predator is absolutely powerful, and having 2 of them meant that I usually saw at turn 3. The Guardian of Tazim was also a great bomb, a 4/5 flyer, yes please. So overall I went 2-2, but I'm really glad that I rebuilt my deck. Alright, I can't wait any longer. Let's open up this pre-release kit. I want you to tell me what you would build if this had been your kit at pre-release. I'm going to go quickly through the pack openings here, and then I'm going to show you the cards again, but sorted by color and converted mana cost. Now that we don't have seeded boosters or a pre-picked plan, we really have to pay attention to which of our colors are strong, which of our colors are not so strong, and why. By the way, there is a full art land in every pack. That means in a booster box, you're going to get 36 full art lands. Wow. and that when you draft, you're going to get 3. Keep that in mind when you're considering paying an exorbitant amount of money for a fat pack based solely on the fact that it has a lot of full art lands in it. I'm going to talk more about this in detail later, but while I have you here, let me just repeat something I have said on my Facebook and Twitter. I feel very strongly that you should not pay more than you normally would for a fat pack if you are buying a Battle for Zendikar fat pack. It is not worth any markup whatsoever. And I have a very strong feeling that after this initial frenzy dies down, Battle for Zendikar booster boxes will of course be available. Every other set was at their regular prices, as will the Battle for Zendikar fat packs. Do not allow yourself to get gouged. Do not allow yourself to get ripped off. Let's take one more look at those full art lands, because I want to remind you that you get 1 per booster pack. Every time you open a pack of Battle for Zendikar, you're getting a full art land. So what color or colors should we build from this pool, and what strategy should we go for? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always very interested to see what the majority of people vote for. And remember, you can't play Magic at Target or Walmart, so when you spend that money, try and spend it where you spend time playing Magic the Gathering. And that's at your local game store, whenever possible. Of course, unless your local game store doesn't value you or exploits you or gouges you with prices, in which case, well, Target and Walmart have them at MSRP. But I hope very much that you'll find that your local game store respects you enough as a customer to not charge more than the big box stores are going to. And if they do, make sure you tell them thanks from me. And this video, like all of my videos, is brought to you by the generous support of viewers who have donated to me through Patreon. Even donations as small as $1 have enabled me to keep this channel going strong. So thank you.